year is 184 AD, and China is straight up not having a good time. Years of corruption have created millions of pissed off people looking for someone to stab. Usually, violence is not the answer, but this time, it was. At the head of the rebellion was Zhang Jue, a charming healer and manipulator. So yeah, he was definitely a Pisces. He convinced 3 million people to rise up, not just with fire and hate, but by promising them 3 simple things: food, justice, and meaning. Food was simple. The granaries were empty, the people were hungry. You've seen your girlfriend after not eating for 3 hours, right? Now imagine 25 million hungry girlfriends. The signal was given at dawn. Across every province, at the exact same time, the yellow ribbons went on. The Han Dynasty only existed on paper, and paper burns fast. It started out as a low hum, and then a vibration in the ground, and then the sound of 50 million feet breaking the silence of the morning.
Oh god, no, Craig, no!
To a local warlord, these walls could do the job, but to an army of 50 million dirty, disgusting peasants, they were simply a suggestion. In the capital, this guy was a god. Here, he's just a man, about to ruin a very expensive pair of pants.
Oh, was right. The rebellion wasn't just happening, it was 70 miles away and moving fast. The heavenly mandate just expired, and 400 years of stability were about to be replaced by absolute chaos. The rebellion wasn't just a single army. Zhang Jue had formed his followers into 36 smaller armies, or fangs, and had them scattered across the lands. The fighting was widespread. In the countryside, government offices were burned and officials were put to the sword. The bulk of the fighting, however, happened around the capital of Luoyang. The siege of Changsha was still underway, and it was looking like the rebels were going to win this round. Until one night, their imperial army found the rebels camping in a field of long grass outside the city and set them on fire.
Okay, George, who would you rather kiss?
Jenny?
Oh,
Ew.
The rebels had a lot going for them. Numbers, sick yellow headscarves, and a burning desire to stab, poke, and steal. However, they had one area that severely lacked, and that was middle management. Zhang Jue was just a healer, not a general. Communication between the rebel armies was non-existent, and they had no unified goal or vision, and were basically thrashing around blindly like a squirrel in a swimming pool. Eventually, the lack of training and equipment started to show, and it was not long until the main rebellion was put down and with Zhang Jue dying of illness. This was indeed an extremely shallow victory for the emperor, as the official rebellion was now dead, but at what cost? The empire was now in shambles, and the emperor was broke. The rebellion also still burned on. In the countryside, groups of peasants still resisted and held major towns and cities. A cold stalemate took hold, both the rebels and the imperial army too weak to deal with the other. It is in this political vacuum that the warlords started to rise.